Doop, doo, doo, doop. Oopsie. I put it in the wrong drawer. Oh well. Oh, hey Barrack, how you doing? I'm just getting my phone plugged in again because I forgot once again to get that done before starting because I'm dummy. I noticed you just got to Ulmore, didn't you? Yeah. Oh. All of these frostwork crystals just finished growing. Hello, Zavi. How you doing? So, this is something, I don't know when they put this in, but with biodomes in No Man's Sky, instead of going around and harvesting each plant individually, you can interact with this console in the middle, and it harvests them all for you. So after realizing that, I kind of wanted to try and get a new base set up that's primarily focused on having greenhouses set up sort of thing. Now, I did have a couple of other bases already set up that had some biodomes on them already, but that was before they put in power generation and power consumption in as like a base building factor. And so neither of those bases had a you found the beehive. Yeah. So neither of the bases that I had previously built biodomes on had any sort of electromagnetic generator near them, or like a hotspot for electromagnetic generators. So power generation was really costly for me to try and set up on them because I would need tons and tons and tons of solar panels. I would need tons of batteries to keep the base operating, because basically if the biodomes don't get power, the plants inside of them stop growing. So I had to... So what I ultimately decided to do is, because I couldn't find... There wasn't basically any electromagnetic fields near those two bases, I ultimately decided to scrap those bases and reclaim all of the materials that I used to make them. And I found a new garden world planet. This is like a really nice garden world, actually. I name planets that I intend to permanently use. And this one is, yeah, it's a garden planet. The weather means that there's no violent storms, sentinels, no activity, and it's got nice, like, a decent amount of plant life and stuff going on it. And it's in a system that's wealthy, and it's in a low conflict system, so it's kind of like the most ideal system that I could possibly have found. And then I earlier on today, I literally spent most of the day today looking for an S rank power spot, which I did. It's down there. And I've already, basically, well, hotspots you can't actually, they don't, there's like the survey status of them isn't preserved after quitting and reloading the game, or even leaving the planet. I think if you leave the planet and come back, the survey status gets wiped as well. So down there is the S rank power hotspot, and I've already got a couple of generators set up down there. and I was building the start of like the base because I want to make this base kind of nice, like my main, because I'm going to be spending a lot of time here, or coming here quite a lot because of the fact that the biodomes are set up here. So why are they doing that? Are they doing that because of this? Well, I don't need it anymore, so maybe I can just like fix that. So let's just delete those real quick and then set them back up again. So like this. Like their struts weren't actually coming down properly. So now I've got them put where they belong. Oh, now this isn't being hidden. Typical. Well, I'll sort that out later. I could actually just like pop that down at the power structures. That would probably be fine too. And so yeah. So I've kind of got the start of this is like the first floor of the base. I built it up a little bit so that it wasn't constantly demolishing the ground as I built it out. And I actually think it looks nicer if the base is like above the ground and you've got like this bit underneath it that you can go under. Of course, this all looks kind of funky, but overall, I think it looks better. And then, yeah, at the moment I only have one floor in here, which is basically just like a simple hallway that leads to the teleporter gate, and then like main entrance here. And I did not put walls all the way across, did I? Or did those get destroyed? Well, I'm sure I put walls all the way along. That's weird. Maybe the base doesn't like it if you do that. I'll come back to that in a minute. And I have these, like, 2 stairways coming up here. Because you can actually build a second and third floors and stuff with these, like, cube ones. The only disadvantage I've noticed, though, is that cube-shaped bases, like when you're using the small cube structures to build them out like this, their power requirement gets really high really quickly, because each of these little cubes consumes 5 power units, whereas a single, like, just prefab large base structure, although you can't really do much in terms of, like, customizing its shape, they only consume 10 units of power each. So, speaking of which, I'm actually going to head down to the power generators. Yeah, they're down there. You see those, like, things that are glowy there. Oh. And I'm going to check to see how much power consumption. Yeah, so generating about 300 each. I'm already at like 300 uses. 100 of that is coming from the 2 biodomes I have set up, but the rest of it is actually from the actual, like, from the other little base structure bits, which is kind of a lot. Actually, I'm gonna go back up to the main thing. So it's a little bit awkward getting back up because I built the base on top of a cliff. But I like how it looks up here, being up here, so I'm not gonna be changing that at all. But yeah. So I'm gonna just come down here real quick. I'm gonna delete this. And I'm gonna take it down to the power generation. I could also just like hide it under here. I don't know. I just don't like the look of it, so I'm trying to find a place to hide it where I won't see it very often. Go back down to the power. Hey, cat. Just talking through my like thought process here on my base. So I think I've got all of the materials to build something. Yes, I've got plenty. Right, so build a few more of these. So one. Yeah. So I think I need to survey it again before it will let me. You saw the dragon? Oh yeah. Yeah, it is nice. Barrett did a good job. Okay, so that's another one. Another one here. Will it let me put one here? Oh, hold on. I should connect the new one up with wires first. Get up to that one. Yeah, so that's 888 now. That's a lot more power. So the reason I'm building them like so close to each other is because this area here is the central point of the hotspot. The further away you get out from the central point, the weaker the power generation becomes. So ideally you want to try and build as many as you can as close to the central point, because they'll be the ones that generate the most power. Hook this one up to this one. Hook this one up to... So they should now... Yeah, so now I'm at like 1,467. So I've got a lot of capacity now on the power grid. I'm going to build a couple more because I've got a lot of the materials to do it. Just so that I don't have to worry about it for a little bit. Because, I mean, it's like it's like 4 biodomes and then boom, I've lost most of the power capacity. So yeah, I want to try and get a few more put down so I can go do the biodomes and be very like quick about it, sort of thing. I've gotten back into it a fair bit, so I just like, and I'm waiting for the next update on Final Fantasy 14 anyway. So yeah, it makes sense for me to just play this for a bit. That's not really what I wanted to do, so... I rotate you... this? Alright, that'll do. Should be all of them hooked up. Yeah. Okay, I think if I just do one more, that'll be enough for the moment. I just like pop it here. There we go. Yeah, that's a fair amount of power generation. That'll last a while. Okay, so what I want to do next is actually I want to build the next floor of the base. So I'm going to hop up here. so I need to go into structures. More. This can be a bit fiddly and finicky, so I'm gonna try and be careful with it though. Right, so that. Yeah, object too close. Oh, hold on, I don't want that one to be like that, actually. I want it to be one of these. Oh, no, no, not like that. What up? Delete that and swap it to one of these. So is this base persistent across all games? Like, if other players visit this planet, will they see it there, or is it just here for you? If you upload your base onto the No Man's Sky servers, then other players will be able to see this base, even if they are not in a session with you. The limitation to that, though, is that you can only have one base uploaded. I think it's per planet, per system. So if I had another base in this star system, I would not be able to upload that one without removing this one. However, if someone's in the same session as me, like if Zar, because the other day Zar was playing with me, so if Zar joined my session, he would be able to see all of my bases, even if I hadn't uploaded them. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Nope. Oh, I have a couple of different things going on. Just a moment. Oh. I forgot to mute TweetDeck. Young's like having birthday stuff going on, so like day before birthday stuff at least. So where's my there? Ah, there it is. I guess if I just do the regular rooms next. Yes, Young's birthday's tomorrow. He's gonna be doing like a 12-hour long stream, starting at like 6 PM my time. Starting at like noon his time though. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Be fun. Okay, so I'm probably... Yeah, I'm gonna start struggling to see what's going on in a minute. That's getting a little hectic. I really don't like what the base does here with this. Like, why? Why do you have this? It doesn't look nice. It's like, I walk through it as well. It's just like, what's the bloody point? Actually, before I continue this, you've got a plan? Oh, I'm interested now. Yeah, before I continue this, I'm gonna just like hop down. I'm gonna summon the anomaly real quick. Because I want to check something out. Looks like you're gonna have to finish that pop. Oh no. Oh yes. Poor Yong. Getting memed on his birthday. I have 2 Quicksilver missions. What? This? Oh, a salvaged frigate module. Too bad I don't need any of those. Wait, what? Construct an underwater outpost? The game wants me to make an underwater base? Interesting. No one's safe. Yeah. But that's not what I came here for. Wait, so how much is it that the void egg costs? Where was that thing again? Where's the void egg? There it is. Oh, it's 3,200 Quicksilver. It's gonna be a while before I can get that. Okay, so large prefabs. No, it's not in the large prefabs. Small prefabs. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually. There's nothing else I can construct in the small prefabs or learn in that compartment, rather. Okay, so... nothing else in aquatic construction either. Nothing in decals. No. I'm gonna unlock this. Yeah, no thanks, Rando. Like, there's someone here who gives you nanites in exchange for something. I want to have a look at what their exchange is today, what they want. Hello. That was kind of glitchy. Oh, he just gave me a bunch of nanites. Cool. Purchase. No, nothing of interest there. Hey Helios, what do you have for me? Cool. You blame me for getting you into Genshin Impact? It's funny, I haven't actually properly played that game again since the last time I streamed it. Because I got into No Man's Sky really heavily. I should just use the teleport nexus. I shouldn't bother just flying back, it'll take longer. Moment. My bases. So I was at this one. Okay. Okay, so back to what I was doing before. Oh, the color isn't right. Hold up. Yeah. Fixed. And then a curvy room. And a curved roof. I don't feel like I need to have another floor to this base, considering its functionality, so... Oh, I missed a small chamber in here. Just a sec. So, like this. It's doing the thing you don't like? What's that? What's the thing you don't like? Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about, Barrick. Don't worry. She's actually... Oh, Vol 3. I don't think of Vor 3 as okay, one thing I don't think of him like quite like that. Yeah, not the shy, she's a sweetheart, yes. Vor 3 is meant to represent I think of him kind of like Jabba the Hutt. That's kind of the sort of thing he's meant to be. He reminds you of Norgan. I really can't say much about Vor 3 because he's like... he's like spoiler central. You'll keep playing it. Yeah. It will, like, in due time it will be it'll be okay. Don't worry. I mean, is this actually... That looks kind of weird, to be honest. Can I use something else? Yeah, can I use these or something? Or do these just not count? Can you just not use it? You just can't use these, fine. Fuck it. Who cares? No one's gonna be looking at the top of the base really anyway. With that in mind, I have a better idea. Because these all attach to... I can make it like a glass roof. Hold on. Right, get rid of these. Then I'm going to delete these ugly corner pieces too. Because I don't need them for what I'm about to do. So... do. Yeah, that looks nicer. I think that looks nicer. So yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. And then what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna delete all of these. And also, because the cuboid rooms the glass rooms don't use power, this makes the base a lot more cost effective too. Well, that's obviously not something I wanted to do if it's made that sound. It made it down here, didn't it? It did. Can you just, like, not do that, please? It's permanently defaced it, too. There we go. Same goes for all the stuff there. Right. Time to get back on track. Actually, now that it's like... I can actually go up into here now. I can start putting the floors down. Okay, so... Now here's something that's kind of weird. The floors use power too. Why? I don't know. But it's actually quite annoying. This obviously wasn't meant to be there, that bit. Okay, anyway. Yeah, that actually looks really nice as like a glass top room. That's really cool. I like that. Now I just need to keep putting the rest of the floor in. There we go. The idea then is for me to put in some rooms now. I kind of don't want the stairwell to be like that, so I'm going to do this. So that the staircase is, you can only go down into it like that, you can't actually fall onto it. That seems reasonable, I think. There we go. And that look, I really like this. Looks really good. It's like a nice... It has a very greenhouse sort of feel to it now, which is perfect considering this is like the biodome thing. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Dulia is like one of the best characters, like... Yeah, I really like Julia. She's I'm glad that they put a character like her in. And so... Now this one's got... What the heck? Can I wear a swimsuit in this game? No. They haven't done that yet. Wouldn't that be funny if they did? Alright, I had a pause for a moment there because I needed to talk to someone. Save swimsuit for another day. Oh, so because Tuesday is like a major patch launch day, I might actually stream 14 like for most of the day on Tuesday, since I have the day off as well. So this piece is actually a physical wall, so I can't walk through that bit. Because I know that they're putting in like the Boston Southern Front, so after I'm really going to try my best to see if I can get us a large house in Mist. If I succeed at doing that, then I'll probably fire up my stream to do Boston Southern Front. So, and that's probably going to be like an all-day thing. Or for as long as I feel like. Okay, so yeah, that's all the basics done here. What would be good to do next for this base? I actually kind of want to decorate this place out like an actual home. Fashion time, yeah. There's something else I should probably do, actually, is get the specialists moved in. Make it actually feel like a home. With, like an actual base with other characters living in it. So that would be specialist terminals. Let's pop down... Pop the weapons terminal down here. I don't really want to pop you right up again. Can you turn on? that's how you do more precision rotation. Ah. There we go. You make it an A-class pistol. Cool. Gonna do the science terminal. Put the science terminal here. Yeah, I'm actually going to put the science terminal here. Oh, there comes my research dude. Sorry, dude, I don't have anything to give you today. More decorating, yes. Put the construction terminal here. There's my overseer. I know, I'll put the vehicle terminal over here. There he is. And in terms of the agricultural console, I'm actually going to go put it in the other room. I'm going to put it, like, right next to where the... entrance for, like, yeah, I'm gonna put it right next to where the entrance is for all of the biodomes. That makes sense. Yo, dude. I should let the Viking get on with their business. Yeah, there we go. That's all of the terminals set up down here. I also have these terminals set up on my freighter. It's also a good idea to do that sort of thing. Alright. What do I need to do next? I'm gonna get some more of the biodomes set up now, actually. That's like an important thing to do. So this one I'm gonna put echinocactuses in. So I need to get rid of... So in order for me to put down all of the plants, I actually need to delete the corridor whilst I'm inside the room. And then I plant all of the crops. You've got a new phone? What kind of phone did you get? Okay, so that's all of the echinocactuses now planted. So now I go back into structures, into large, and now I put down the curved corridor again. And there we go. The reason I have to do that is because when you have the corridor attaching to a biodome, it deletes the planting spots for some of the plants in the chamber. Namely, it's the one here, the one right underneath the doorway, and this one here that get removed. And that, but if you delete the corridor, you can plant them and then put the corridor in, and it lets you do that, and it doesn't remove the plants. An Oppo A53. You need to save money. Yeah, you need a better computer. Am I wrong, though? I'm not wrong. What? That was like my "why are you booing me, I'm right" moment right there. Look how it's like, it's cool that I've got this nice view out into the rest of the planet. Look at all those cool trees that I haven't scanned because I'm dumb. I will say this, the only disadvantage about having this entire area be glass is there's like very little lighting up here. I'd actually have to put down a lot of lights and stuff in this area, but that's fine, that's not a big deal. Oh, there's an animal over there. I've scanned it before though. Okay. Biodomes. That's what I need to do. Biodomes. Let's go down this one. I'll just put a single glass roof corridor. And then another biodome. Then I walk in, I delete the corridor. You might open commissions. Oh, cool. Hope that all goes well. Right, so what am I gonna do in here? So I've already got frostworts down, I've got echinocactuses. I'm gonna put solar vines in here next. Okay, that's that. Structure's large. Connect it back to the other room. Do you think 25 USD is too much? If anything, I would say that's too little. You should probably ask on Twitter, or wherever you've got most of your following. Yeah, I mean, the stuff that you've drawn before is way better than what than $25. Okay, so I'm gonna do the next room on the other side, actually. And that one will be star bulbs, I believe, would be the best one to do next. So, corridor, boop. Now, can these actually be attached by corridors too, or are they too close to one another? They can be attached to each other via a corridor. I might want to do that, actually, just to make it easier to navigate around. Right, moving on. So once again, the corridor. Farming star bulbs. It's kind of cool because they glow a little bit. I think that looks nice. How much should it be? I kind of feel like I'm not the right person to ask about exact pricing. I just think that 25 is nowhere near high enough. Right, so now we have 4 biodomes set up. The next one, I guess I should do Gamma Root in the next one. Gamma Root and then Mordite? Yeah, not Mordite. Is it Fecium crystals? Something like that. And yes, that does mean that they're shit crystals. Literally poo crystals. Actually, I have another set of chambers that I could do this to. Because I could build them out here too. I think that would be a good idea to build out biodomes in both directions. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna start building a chain over here. So how did I do it over here? I did glass corridor and then the split, okay. And then the curved corridor. Come back out here. come on. Like that. Yeah, that is true. You don't have to stay fixed at a single price. You can try out different prices and figure out what works best and what strikes a good balance between you getting the most money you can versus getting enough business in the first place. Yeah, I'm actually really happy I decided to start making this base. It's simple, there's not much to it so far, but I can tell this base has got a lot of, like, potential to look quite nice, even though it's, like... It's still going to be kind of small. I know that other people that do base building in this game go really all out and make really big, elaborate and beautiful bases, but I don't really feel the need to do that. If I'm going to go and do something really complex, it's going to be on my freighter, because the freighter is like such a pivotal part of the gameplay loop. Like, you're almost always going to it, sort of thing, and spending time there. So this is just, I want to have this look kind of nice. Right, so next up is another biodome. Probably is the glass that I'm running out of, actually. So a biodome here. And pop another one down here. You're worried that no one's gonna see your stuff. I mean, that is kind of the deal, I guess, when you're just starting out. But I'm sure you'll be able to get enough attention to it. I mean, you've done a lot of, like, fan arts and stuff, haven't you? That's kind of, like... It seems to be that that's the sort of way that you can get a lot of attention and grow as an artist, is by drawing, like, popular things, I guess, for lack of a better term. And that gets you the attention, and then you can start doing, like, your commissions and stuff afterwards, I guess. But you've done plenty of that so far. Okay, so... Oh, this is the chamber I've already planted stuff in. That might be a bit confusing, actually. Okay, so I'm gonna need to delete the corridor here. Pick specialist again. So I'm gonna do gamma root in this room, and I'm gonna do the gut rot in the other room. So where is gamma root? It's over here. Right, so pop. And then decoration. Not decoration, it's in structure. Connected, and we're done with this room. Just don't have the energy to draw that something that's in trans. Well, yeah, it's still got to be something that you enjoy doing. Sometimes it is like, you just gotta hit the algorithm, I guess. Right, so get rid of this. Heck. Farming. Gut rot. There we go, they're repowered. And now I can hook them up with a glass corridor here. The Anubis 3D model that you made in Hero Forge somehow is doing really well for something that you did in like 30 minutes. Yeah, that's another thing with like social media. You can get like, you can go viral off of like a meme drawing that you put like next to no effort into, yet something that you think is like a masterpiece that you spent like days on will get no attention at all. That's just like, I guess the unfortunate thing about you know, social media is that, yeah, you end up sometimes winning some, you end up sometimes just losing some. This is gonna look really weird when I go outside because they're gonna be floating because I haven't put the foundations on them yet. Let's have a look at this. Look at that. Look at how dumb that looks with them just floating. Oh dear. So let me get the foundations on those things. That might be a hint that they're too far from the ground. The struts aren't coming down. Oh no, the struts aren't actually going down. They're just gonna be floating bases, I guess, from now on. Oh no. That's awkward. I didn't think about this. But yeah, it looks like the struts do have a limit on how far they'll go down before they just won't. And it looks like going down that cliff is the limit. Those two struts there are probably the longest that they'll go down. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Yeah. And I'm losing right now. Like this one too, that one's like only got like 3 of its struts going down. That one's only got 3, that one's only got 1. Yeah, that one down there must be like the physical limit. God, that looks so dumb. Unlimit the legs. So this is what it looks like from above though. This is like how it's all connecting up so far. But yeah, I actually really like this. Whew. You need refs for some of Young's OCs. I mean, he has got a fair affinity, you can probably check on there. Oh, those frostwork crystals have grown again. That's good, because they're used to make glass. For a gift? Yeah. That means I've been here almost an hour, or I've been here over an hour. Oh my god. Okay. So, let's harvest those real quick. It's with you today. I don't know. What is with you today? We should go on to my freighter soon. There's a Rugadin in Limsa with white skin and the Moogle helmet, and his name is Mogdaddy. He's wearing the dad shirt and I've seen Mogdaddy before. Classic Mogdaddy. You can't just, you fucking can't say that with a straight face, can you? I have way too much navigation data. This is silly. I can put a bunch of it in cargo, though. I probably should do that, actually. Not like 80 navigational data inside a storage hatch. What next? Cryochromatic. You forgot that you still have fur. I haven't uploaded to my FA in a very long time. I really should get more of my plants done before I move on. Right, let's just be quick about this now. So let's go to the other segment and build out a little bit more over there. Large glass. There we go. Biodome. Doop. Wait, what? Oh, I built the wrong thing. This is just a regular room, not a biodome. There we go. And then pick specialist farming. Okay, so I have gamma weed, I've got frostwort, I've got solar vine, I've got gut rot, and Akino cactus, I've got star bramble. So it's mordai and it's fungal root that I don't have yet. I'm gonna do the fungus first. I really don't care much for FA anymore. Like, that site is just full of problems. Alright, so that's that. You need it as a backup. That's fair. Wait, it would be quicker if I just did this. Yeah, I just want to make sure. I want to be on the safe. Yeah, I would have messed up there if I did that actually. Right. So, glass corridor, biodome, leak corridor. Mordite. There we go. And we go back in here. Cool. That does look really dumb, doesn't it? It's like having these biodomes just hang out in the middle of nowhere. Well, this is the, well, I guess you could say I've made my nest. Now I have to lay in it. The only other way I could see getting like a support structure in. So what was it? Specialists, foundations. For a moment there, I thought I was going to fall off. Come down here. Oh. Yeah, so cylindrical room frame. Lets me build it. Like, yeah, I could just build cylindrical room frames all the way down. It would actually let me do that. But that's going to add a lot of complexity to the base. Or I could build them down far enough then that the foundation struts could work. I'll have to think about this one. Wait, did I just accidentally... I just got a prompt saying that I got a bunch of Mordite. I accidentally deleted one of the biodomes, didn't I? $641. Yeah, it just... Oh, it just deleted them, did it? Oh, it didn't delete the domes, but it deleted all of the crops that were in them. What? The heck? Never seen that happen before. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to put them all back down again. Oh no, I'm gonna have to get rid of this corridor too. That sucks. What do you mean it... Don't do this to me, game. Why aren't those working anymore? Let's try it again. Oh, now they're working. That was weird. Whoa, what? Why can I double plant on those? I swear, sometimes this game is super buggy. Perfectly stable game with no flaws whatsoever. Everything procedural, including the glitches. At least they fixed... Yeah, this is a lot better of a game than it was like 4 years ago. Credit where credit's due. Yeah. This game was like... Oh. Wait, return to space anomaly? I can return to the space anomaly? There we go. Alright, that's been fixed. Hey, check this out. Look at this, like, look at that. Isn't that awesome? There's like, this planet's got everything. It's a garden world with lots of life on it. It's got completely ideal conditions, and it's got a freaking stellar ring. This planet is just like amazing. Hey, I need to summon my freighter, one sec. Yeah, just having my freighter in low orbit, no big deal. Yeah, this thing's huge. Right, let's go check up on all the plants that are growing inside of my base. They're all ready to harvest. Why do you have the mood to draw when it's like 2 AM? That sounds like a completely normal artist thing to me. After all, I frequently catch Young up at like 5 AM drawing things, drawing buff boys. Oh, these haven't fully grown yet. They're like halfway. Okay. These take like 4 hours, okay. Those are growing for another like 40 minutes, okay. How long do these take to regrow? 4 hours? Okay. I recently removed a mod that was, that reduced the growth times of plants, because the idea, I have so many of the crops at the moment, the idea is that I want to use them to just make a large crop thing that I only need to harvest like once a day, rather than constantly coming back to harvest it. Okay, so... yeah, these things give lots of, like, navigation data that I just don't have any idea what to do with. That was not what I wanted to interact with. Please go away. Gonna need to take this, put this in here. It really is Geknip. That's the most valuable. Or Nip buds, rather, not the Geknip, because you can't craft that. Or grow that, rather. Alright, let's have a look at all of the crops that I've got at the moment. I've got quite a lot of cactus. So I don't actually have any cactus growing on the base at the moment, so maybe I should plant some of that. Like on the freighter, I mean, not on the base. You know what? What? What is it? Up. I'm actually going to move the Geknit buds over to the other side. I'm just going to have this entire section over here be star bulbs, because star bulbs are a real pain in the ass to grow. You only get like 25 of them per harvest, and they like take 4 hours each, so yeah, they're annoying to grow. So having a bunch of these on the ship's a good idea. You'll send a sketch to me of the gift for Yong when you finish the sketch. Oh, right, so to give it like the okay, you mean? See what if you get like say if you like it or not. I'm gonna grow gamma roots on this side. A little bit of symmetry going on. Alright, so the nip needs to come over here. Since this is the most expensive one, maybe I should just grow a bunch of it. Yeah, because I've got, like, the Gravitino balls, all the other ones. So just, like, have lots and lots of Geknit growing, because it's the one that gives the most money. You'll keep it SFW? Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, I'm gonna do Mordite and Morphe, the gut rot rather. Mordite. Gut rot. You bought an aux cable to use with your headphones. They're Bluetooth and you love how they sound, but you've been disconnecting non-stop. As soon as you got this cable, the wireless connection has been full. Oh. You feel like you're showing a dog spray bottle. That seems like a very accurate analogy, yeah. Jeez. Maybe if I put more of those carbon plant things down? Can I put like 2 right next to each other here? I mean, I can. Oh. Kind of started spazzing out a bit there. Yeah, that's actually fine. Because I can still access the barrel. It's a little squished, but I can still access it. Actually, I could put more barrels down here. Decoration. Oh, it's not in decoration, it's in tech storage. Like so. Fair. Okay, I'm gonna do the same over here. The cool thing about these, like, barrel things is that they regenerate their contents every, like, hour or something. And they can give, like, warp cells and antimatter and stuff, so it's actually really good to have a bunch of these on the ship. You can actually put them in other places, too. It doesn't have to just be on the ship. But I like having them on the ship as, like, this is where I go to just collect a bunch of farmables. So yeah, just got an antimatter from that one. Actually, I got two. Got one from the other one, too. So yeah. It gives you a material that you use to make it, so that you can make more of them over and over again. And these planters, they regrow like every 10 minutes, but you have to leave the ship and come back in order for them to be reharvestable. And they produce carbon, which is actually kind of useful because you use a lot of this stuff. So yeah, this is kind of like one of the two places then that I'm going to be using for farming a lot of harvestable items. It's slower though to get the farmables like the, like the star brambles and stuff from here, because you have to go around and harvest them one at a time from hydroponic trays, whereas the biodomes, you can collect everything all at once. So if you have a lot of biodomes going, then it's you can get through them really quickly. But I like this room. I think I like the setup. It is a little bit weird though, because I've got like 2 rows of like 2 massive hydroponic tray rows right here. But I am able to access all of the bays still, even though it's a little bit tedious, but it works. Anyway, so I've got stuff planted in these ones, I've got planted stuff in that one. Would be next? I'm gonna plant more fungus, actually, because the fungus is used to make explosives. Yeah, I'm gonna plant more fungus here. It used to actually, hydroponics trays used to actually be kind of annoying because you would have to fuel them using carbon, but when they put in power requirements for bases, they changed it so that hydroponics trays require power instead of fuel, just to be fueled. And the freighter, at first I thought the freighter was capable of providing infinite power, but that's not actually the case. The freighter provides a has a total power capacity of 10,000 kps, and a hydroponics tray, like these large ones, use 20, the small ones use 5. So in terms of power usage, biodomes are actually more efficient, because a biodome can hold 16 plants in it maximum and uses 50 power, whereas in order to get 16 basically these, in order to get 16 plants in a hydroponics tray, you'd have to use double the power in order to get that much capacity. But you can't use biodomes on the freighter, and the freighter, with having such a massive power capacity, practically speaking, it's going to be very difficult for me to hit that, because, like, I think this room, like, let's see, 1... So this bay of 4 here is 80, and then 90, 100, 110, 120, 140, 160. So this segment here is 160. This segment here is also 160 in just the hydroponic trays. So that's 320. So this is 60 of them here. Another 60. and 120, so 1600, 240, 36. That's 500. 500 units of power used in those. Then 510, 520, 530, 560. And how much did those... And these only use 5, so... 570, 580, 590... 600, 610, 20, 630, 640, 650, 670. So this entire room uses 680 units of power, and I have a capacity of 10,000. And so I could literally make 10 rooms identical to this, and I would still have like 3,000 units of power left over. Yeah, so I have a lot of capacity. Yeah, that's the point I'm trying to make. There's a lot of capacity on the freighter to do hydroponics farms. And if all the terminals are empty because all of the people are on the planet, because I moved them over there. Now these little rooms here that are like lining all across the edge of the room with all the terminals in it, these are storage bays. So those like 9 room, like because you see when I am on the freighter, I've got like all of these storage containers. Each of those rooms corresponds to one of these containers. And yeah, it's a lot of, so it does add a lot of extra storage to the freighter. It's and as long as the freighter is in the same system that I'm in, I have access to those storage containers even when I'm on a planet, because the freighter has this on it, which allows me to teleport items from the freighter to my exosuit. And to my ship, if my ship is close enough. Because the ship also has a teleporter, but it's nowhere near as strong. I think the ship teleporter only has like a max distance of like 50 units on it. So yeah, that's the tour of the freighter done. Oh, of course, this is the main command room. So this person here tells you, gives you like timed missions that you can send the frigates that follow your ship around off onto. The freighter has its own hyperdrive, and as you can see here, I have a really, really long range hyperdrive on my freighter, and this thing can go like so far that waymarkers and like destination lines fade out before the range of this ship is capped. So sometimes I just don't know where I'm going with it, you know? And at the moment, most of my fleet is on a mission. They're busy. They working hard. Now onto the starship. Quick sorting around on here. Get the condensed carbon into the starship. Oh, it's got navigation data. Why does it have that? Doesn't need that. I don't really need to keep hold of this. There's nothing that I'm making right now that needs copper, so I'm going to put it in storage over here. Likewise, I'm not really using the indium and the other materials at the moment. They're just sitting there, so I'm going to put them in the fighter's main storage. There we go. That gives my starship a bunch more free space to maneuver with and breathe with, at least. My starship's actually almost capped out on its inventory. These slots here, once those have been upgraded to have capacity, this thing will be like capped out on its general inventory. And then I would be able to cap out its tech. I don't know how many tech slots it's allowed to have, actually. I hope it's a lot. But yeah. Moving swiftly on. I'm so close to the planet's surface that I can see the beacons. Have a look at the Galactic Trade Terminal. There's actually something I want to test out that I've heard about, but I haven't been able to confirm it yet. Apparently there's a way of duplicating the distress beacons that are used to go to derelict freighters, and since I wanted to go to a derelict freighter at some point on the stream today, I guess that's as good a time as any. So... oh, before I do that, I do need to get whatever's inside of my refiner out. There. Right, so I've got these broadcast receivers. So if I tune the signal, it becomes active. So I need to take this and put it in the refiner. Now it just sits there doing nothing. And I just leave it inside of that whilst I go and check, find out that where that derelict freighter is. Go zoom. Now I just need to like go pulse drive out into space. Let's try and head towards another planet. How far away are you? Probably quite far. Let's just pulse here. There it is. Derelict freighter. Now I have to leave the thing in my refiner during the whole time I'm here. I can't let it like take it out. If I do, it'll be deleted. So I get off of the. There's a warning, not safe whilst you're on a derelict. But it looks like it's like falling apart. Just like your life. Wow, cat. Total lockdown, access denied. But when you're aboard a derelict freighter, you don't move very quickly. You're not able to. and you're not able to use your jetpack either at all when you're on board a freighter, and the camera kind of zooms in a fair bit because you constantly have your thing out, so it ends up feeling quite claustrophobic, which is kind of good for the... I guess that makes sense because it is like kind of atmospheric for what's going on. You're literally like exploring a freighter that's been like all of its crew has mysteriously vanished, etc, etc. Nip nip buds. Cool. I periodically scan to see what things can be scavenged from. That's another one of the main reasons why you're here, is just kind of like to go around pillaging stuff. Also to find out what the heck happened here. Or at least try to figure out what the heck happened. Research log entry follows. Non-carbon proteins from passing asteroid. Photosensitive analysis. Temporal disturbance recorded. Sample to be analyzed in non-hyperspace sensitive facility. Security credentials. Yes. Loot. Collect everything. Leave nothing behind. Yeah, they don't need it anymore. Landed at station in Inland System, offered minerals at bargain prices, purchased. Minerals were a pirate booby trap, exploded in the hold, severe internal damage. So we've already got a hint as to what's happened here. They fell for a trap from pirates that damaged the hold. Storm crystals. Excellent. I'm gonna quickly... I'm gonna move these into the freighter. These are very important. I'm gonna get these out of my... What else have we got here? I think I might have looted everything in this chamber now. Almost everything. Yeah, I've got everything. Right, now I need to go and find another room. Something else to pay attention to is when you're aboard a derelict freighter, like, the life support systems in the freighter have been, like, disabled. So your life support system is draining, and also there's basically no heat in the place either. So without any heat, your hazard protection is activated and is constantly draining. I have a mod that resists cold, and that drains first, and then once that's gone, my hazard protection, so the blue bar, will start draining. But I can recharge the the cold protection, and that will then restore the blue bar as well. So I can stay here for a long time. There's a starship in here. There's multiple starships in here. Are they interactable? You can scavenge from them. Hyperdrive module. Oh, it's a regular hyperdrive module, but it's like a C-class one. Oh, jellyfish. Those superconducting fibers are a trade item. They can be obtained from one system and then sold on at a higher price in another, and I am being messaged or pinged. One moment. Ah, it was nothing. That's fine. Nothing important. There we go, thermal protection's going. So, yeah, just recharge there. There you go. Phase beam module. The cool thing is, though, is I can sell these on for nanites. Open the door. Ain't more stuff to scavenge. That's good. This place has been giving me a lot of modules, actually. So I've just recovered the crew manifest, which is basically just a list of the people that were here before the, whatever caused them to all die or disappear happened. And then it plays some spooky tactic music when... pulse engine. Yeah, I'm getting like lots of modules and modifications aboard the during the scavenger hunt. That's quite interesting. Okay, next room. That was a lot of sentries. That's the most enemies I've seen in a single room. That wasn't... That one was hiding. I didn't even see that one. Yeah, send me something. Okay. Okay, just a sec. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Of course I'm not going to send it to Young yet. Alright, cat. See you later. Have a good night. Yes, more storm crystals. That's good. I need those. Storm crystals are used to make some important stuff. Hey, Ice Cream. How you doing? Captain's eyes only. Pre-flight crew appraisal. In a relationship with a passenger, have them removed. Too bad he didn't survive long enough for that. This. Conclusion not available. We activate teleporter. Right. You just have heating some leftovers. Ah, fair enough. On shore leave, the whole crew went swimming in the acid sea of Hederax. We have become so much more. We see so many eyes, so many hearts. I always love the water. Beyond the end of all things there is glass. Even a child knows this. Mine did. They became a priest. They grew beloved to the Atlas, recruiting followers from Balaron to Los Dolaris. Time has taught me this. There is always a way. I will find them. I dreamt of water. It is how it begins. It's how it always begins. Do you still believe in the light of the infinite? Do you still believe there is any saving you? There are 16 minutes till I die. 16 minutes. I will find my child. I will find peace. Ooh, this is kind of freaky. Acid trip? something about they had took a dive in acid. Okay, so there are 2 doors in this room. One goes this way. I'm gonna go into there first, see what I can find. There's 3 more chambers in this place, and I still need to explore. Okay, this is just like a small offshoot room. There's nothing really of interest in here. Sometimes I'm just like, what the fuck is this game talking about sometimes? Okay, well there's the engineering station. But there is a room that I haven't found yet. We're off the map now, the stars have all changed. When will they tell us the truth? Muffled screaming? What? Something about delusions among the crew? Okay. See, every frickin' freighter is like this, where they've gotten like something trippy shit. Some trippy shit happens to the crew. There doesn't appear to be any more doors down here. That means I missed a room somewhere. You thought this game was all about the animals look funny? Nah, this game's got some really, like, surreal stuff going on in it. And it has, like, some weird meta-commentary stuff about how there's several characters in the game who recognize that this is all just a simulation. Alright, let's see what we can do. So if I fabricate a technology upgrade... Just a C-class one. Nah. That's everything I can salvage from here. So now I'm back on the emergency airlock. Let's get out of here. I need to go to the Star Bay. The space station, rather. What the frick is the space station on this system? Ah, there it is. I see it now. So, the crew manifest and the captain's log can either be handed over to a guild representative for species reputation, or It can be handed to the salvager for nanites. I'm going for the nanites. And now, if I go into my... There it is, it's still active. Right, I'm gonna quickly offload all of the technology modules that I found. Yeah, I'm gonna see what the actual stat bonus is for this. Actually really not worth keeping, I'm gonna dismantle it. But I did get a bunch of other things that I can sell. Alright, better take these storm crystals and put them in storage. These are really good, really valuable things. Right, time to sell all of the things that I got. So, let's talk to this guy. Right, this is upgrade module. Sell. Need to get the ones from my ship. Yeah, C-class upgrades are really just never worth using. Now, from what I was reading online, freighters, like derelict freighters, will always give the same tier of upgrade in a given star system. So because the one here gave rank C, any freighter that I find in this star system will always give rank C. So I'm going to move to a different star system to see if I can get a higher rank one. Ideally, I'm trying to find one that gives S rank, because although they will always give the same rank, the type of upgrade that they give will still be randomized. So if you can find a system that gives S rank freighter upgrades, you can just farm that area over and over again. Anyway, so let's sell the rest of these upgrades. And now I need to sell all of these other materials that I found. These repair kits, I never really use them, but I'm gonna keep hold of them. They can go in there. Corvex Convergence Cube. Anything else? I really don't need this much projectile ammunition. For way too much. What I'm gonna do... I'm gonna put the stuff that I don't want to keep in my starship, and then I can tell it to sell when I go to the trade terminal. So, superconducting fiber is something that's produced locally here, and so are nanotube crates, so I actually don't want to sell those on this star system. But I could go and buy a bunch, and do it. I could probably do a trade route run, actually. Might do that, but first, I need to get rid of all of this stuff. So, Hadal Core, get rid of that. I'll still look at it. Get rid of that. This. Alright, so here's the kind of like the make or break moment for if this glitch works. I still have the active transceiver inside of my refiner. So if I take it out and put it in my exosuit, it's still active. What I do now is I get into my ship, get out again to save. And I think it just worked. Yeah, I think it just worked. Because it's no longer active. And I think I had 4. Anyway. Yeah, so I think I actually just did the dupe glitch. So you can actually just keep going to freighters without ever needing to buy another transceiver. As long as you put them in storage. Anyway. Copper, cargo. Dump that in there. So I'm on a advanced materials. So I'm going to my base. So in the current system here. And then I need to go to my science one. Which I believe is Gaia Novus, so... But first I'm going to a trade terminal, because my own base, because it's got a trade terminal, has access to planetary markets. Trying to make a bunch of money. Yep. Has local market access. Has a lot of stock of superconducting fibers, so I'm going to buy all of those. Hey Kitty, how you doing? Yeah, I just bought a massive amount of these superconducting fibers. Then I buy these 5-dimensional toruses. Actually, no, buy the nanotube crates. Yep. Cargo capacity is getting quite full. And then if I do this... There we go. Ooh, that was a lot of selling. I'm doing alright. I'm just about to do a bunch of making massive amounts of money. So, now that I've bought all of those items off of the trade galaxy, I'm going to use the terminal to head to one of my other bases. So I'm going to... I need to go to Gaia Mining and Gas Extraction. Walk there. Because this one is the science economy. So, after the elevator music. There you go. So this is my other, like, garden world system. And it has a trade terminal in it. Somewhere. Where is the trade terminal? Hold on. Hold up a sec. Where's the trade terminal gone? Yes, this is the experimental one. Where's the terminal gone? I just have to put another one down. That's weird. Anyway. Okay, so let's go to sell right here. As you can see, it says things like economy demands these sorts of goods, and there's a massive demand spike for them. I'm gonna make a lot of money selling them in this economy. So, boop. 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 Yeah, that's a lot of, it's a lot of units. And then I sell this. Oh, honestly. Oh, please. Oh, no. Don't compare me to Jeff Bezos, please. Ugh. Oh, man, that's horrible. Don't be so mean. Alright, so then I just go in and buy all of these. Yep. Just buy up all the stuff that's in here. And then teleport. Then we head to... I believe we head to Prospero. There we go. This is one of my other bases. I built this on like a dead moon. It doesn't have like any life on it whatsoever. But it's got like really nice materials that I can harvest here. So... yeah. It looks like this economy recovered fully. Like, let's see what the demand is like. Yeah, the demand fully recovered too. Right, so... oh. Oh. After you do this though, the economy does crash on that planet, so, or in that system. So now, if you remember, the neural duct was like plus like 20 something, and now it's only plus 2 because after selling that many, the demand has been like heavily satisfied. So but then after like several hours of in-game time passes, the demand will recover, and then you can do another route. But also the stock takes time to replenish as well, so that's another way it takes time. So so now I just need to buy teleport coordinators. And I swap to my exosuit inventory. Yeah. That worked very well. And then the final step on the journey is to end it where it began. And that is to go back to the enrichment center and sell at the enrichment center. And yeah, I'll have made quite a lot of money out of that. You've been making money off of the monstrosity buildings in the monstrosity eggs in the abandoned buildings. Fair enough. You see, like, I bought a bunch of stuff from here, and in the time it's taken me to get back, only like a couple of things have replenished. So yeah, it's like you can only do this round trip once every little while. Like I think it was a couple of days ago that I last did this trip. So it is something you have to... It's not, like, spammable, but when you can do it, it is quite a big boost in cash. But I think there's far better ways of making money now in this game that are more farmable, I guess. Anyway, decrypted user data, sell that. And then hop over to the freighter. There it is. Teleport coordinators. So yeah, it was at 28%. And then you come down here. The demand has gone down to minus 5.3. And it comes up saying produce locally. Yeah, because if once you've sold that many to it, it's like it takes a while for the demand to recover. There's two different types of like economy cycles. The one I just did was science, trading, and advanced materials. The other one is, I think it's mining, fuel generation, manufacturing, and something else. It's like, so there's like a 4-step economy and there's a 3-step economy. And I've decided to do the 3-step economy first because it was easier for me to find the systems to do it. But I have got a base set up on a wealthy prospecting or mining economy system. So I can start finding a route to do the 4-step economy as well. All in all, it's the same sort of profits, it's just one has an additional step so you can make more money off of it. So at the end of the day, I'm going to try and have one route where I'm doing the 3-step economy and another route where I'm doing the 4-step economy through my bases. And then, yeah, that's how I'll do it. I can harvest these again, but I don't want to, because I've got way too much frost crystal right now. Like, I could just make a bunch of glass using it. Yeah, let's harvest them. Yeah, that'll last a while. Yeah, okay, this was the base that I've been building today, before I went to do that abandoned freighter, or derelict freighter, I should say. So what I'm going to do now, actually, is I'm going to go to one of my other systems. I'm going to go to the ice base that I was doing last stream. So that is the defibrillator gas extraction plant. Let's go to that one. Because this one's gonna was producing a ton of dioxide and stuff, which should be now ready to collect. Oh yeah, it was producing a ton of radon too. Oh, there's the exit. Yeah, it's at cap. Just take that. Pop that in the freighter and then it can start gathering again. I mean, radon isn't particularly valuable on its own, though. Because my freighter's in a different system, it's not allowing me to access the storage containers, but that's fixable. I'm actually capped. Oh, I've capped a full stack of radon now, so yeah, I might not collect any more for the time being. What am I running for? I can just go and teleport. I can use the teleport network. Boom. Oh. Where's the oh, there it is. I was about to say, where's the trade terminal in this system? I'm like, oh, right. Right there. Yeah, this one also uses superconducting fiber. This was another system that I built in advanced materials. So I actually have 2 advanced materials systems. So I could actually try and do like 2 3-step economies that I might end up doing. Because what I need to start doing now is I actually need to start finding other planet types to build bases on purely for resource extraction purposes. And if I do that, I might as well set them up to do trade routes. So, pop that over there, pop that over there. There. This one. There it is. Dioxide. This is more valuable, but there is another system that I had set up that is producing a much more valuable resource. Wait, what's all of these little... Oh yeah, I think I had a greenhouse set up on this system too. Hold up. Yeah, I did. I set up some star bulbs here. As I was initially planning, and I might still do it actually, because I think it would be kind of cool, because I want to this base feels like I've put a bit of effort into it with all the different little satellite bases and stuff going on. I might actually do like a greenhouse system here too. Depends on how I feel. I mean, I don't want to do too many of them because I don't want to be hopping around multiple different systems doing my farm run. But then if I'm coming here anyway to collect resources, it's like, what's the, you know, as well. Alright, so pop there, up there. Then I head here. Yeah, let's go to the lunar base. So that is crossbow. You've seen another base on the list that starts off with like a malice. That is the minerals or like mining economy one. So I haven't needed to visit that one yet because I don't have a reason to go there at the moment. I pretty much just set that one up with the basics just so that I can come back later. So this is the reason why I set up this base. Indium. You see? Like once a day I can come here. I've got a lot of like indium stored up already. And it's like, it's worth like 2 million units. It's really good. I'm actually thinking about putting more supply depots here so that I can increase its storage capacity. It's like, see, 9 hours until full. I can get, if I put the more storage units in, it really would be like coming here once a day just to get like a massive amount of stuff to sell. So I'm actually thinking I might just go and do that now. Now I need to figure out where they were. No, that's my power generation. Oh yeah, because this is a moon, the gravity on this system is like really low. So I can keep flying for quite some time. Ah yeah, there they are, they're up there. Now, because actually I don't really need to keep putting the storage silos at the base. I can put them up here, and I think I'm going to do that. Rather than have them all at the base, because that's like, it's not necessary. If I have a bunch of them here and just have one silo at the base, I can collect them all from just one point. Because they were all linked by the tube. So I'm going to pop them over here by this light. Oh, right. Base uploading's not working on this system. I don't think I ever uploaded this one. Or rather, I think what you need to do is you need to upload the base, then save and quit, and then reload onto the base. Yeah, so upload. Store point save, base uploading to servers. Get into my ship. Get out. Quit to mode select, playtime. Yep. Because basically, the base normally only has a building range of like 300 units. And in order to build further out, there's like little steps you have to take to get around the building limits. And this is what I just did there, is how you activate the extension process. So when I go back over there now, it should let me build the base. Yeah, so if I go back, if I'm looking back at where my thing is, 347, so yes, I am still able to do it because I've enabled base extension by doing what I just did. So back here, tech, power industry, supply depot. I'm just gonna build like 5 more of these, I guess. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then just hook them all up with pipes. First to each other. Like so. And then hook them up to like so. Yep, overall storage 9,500. $20 hours to fill. That is a long time, but for some reason my Google Assistant just activated. As per usual. Now, I didn't set up teleporter networks on this base because getting around is actually pretty quick when you can literally just do this. See? Nice and quick. I'm gonna upload the base again. And then I can just go inside here. Select trade terminal. Sell. Okay, the demand for indium here is not as high as it isn't very high. So I'm probably not going to sell to this system then. It's probably because it knows that it's like... Okay. So I'm just going to move this into the freighter's inventory for now. Now, what do I have in... So, I'm gonna go back to Gaia because I want to see what derelict freighters can produce in terms of like their tech upgrades in that system. And now that I know that the distress beacon glitch works, I'm just going to send it. I'm just gonna like try and get through it as quickly as possible. I'm not gonna be like opening up crates or anything. I'm just gonna be going through it as quickly as I can. Pretty sure that that A rank electromagnetic hotspot is, yeah, that's where I set up my, yeah. So this place is where I was going to be setting up a bunch of collection for, I think I was going to do silver here. I was also going to collect nitrogen from this system too. Because the other garden world base that I have, I'm purely focused on going to be making that into like my main greenhouse area. Oh, hey, Zar. Oh, Zar, do you want to see the new base that I set up? Alright, let me show you. So it is this one. I haven't done a huge amount here yet. So this is like the main base building area. Got like all of the different like terminals set up for all the NPC helpers. The botanist is in here. So I have two like branching off things for biodomes set up already. There's like 4 biodomes set up so far, but I'm going to be doing more. Well, 4 on this one, and then there's another 4 set up on that side. Yeah, they're just going to be floating. This base defies the laws of physics. And also back in like the main base area, there is a stairwell that goes up to like a nice, very open, like completely glass roofed top bit. And this is where I'm gonna have like nice, I'm gonna be decorating it with like all the cosmetic structures and things, make it look like a nice little living space. And then I'll be decorating the bits down here too, but yeah. And then have a look at it from the outside. There's a spaceship. Like you see all like the rooftop bits from here, and that's what the biodomes look like from the outside. Like I built the base up against the edge of a cliff, so that when I was building the biodomes out, they wouldn't be constantly wrecking terrain. Because the more terrain deformation you cause with your base, the less base building structures you can actually put down. And you can see over there, those are all of my power generating sources, because biodomes actually use a lot of power. So this base is purely going to be focused on having as many biodomes as I can get set up. And it's going to be like my main production for plant life that's used in the material crafting, which you can use to make money. And that's really all there is to it with this base so far. I'm going to go back to Gaia because I know that the derelict freighter on this system doesn't produce anything good. So I'm going to go back to Gaia. I also like spent several hours specifically looking for an S rank power generation area so that I could make the most out of it with as few generators as possible. That area is going to be completely full of generators. It's just that it's going to be more power in that complete chock-a-block full of like magnetic generators because of it. But yeah, Gaia is the other garden world that I found, but this is the one that's got the fucking giant worm. But yeah, this place is also very pretty. Like, yeah, garden worlds are very nice. Oh, you got your freighter? Ooh, cool. Gotta show me it later. Did you get a capital ship? Move in with me on that plan. Yeah. Yeah, you can you show me that freighter that you got? Oh, my freighter's in the system. Where did I put it? Oh no, it's not letting me summon it because... Right, okay. You got an A rank freighter? It's like your free one? Yeah, you gotta show me that. Alright, so... So wait, so here's how the glitch works again. So, I'll actually get this out of here. Oh, hold on. There's something still in the refiner. You had to spend 15 mil on it, but it was worth. You think your free was a B? Ah, fair enough. That's still pretty good. Getting it... I think really the key differences between the ranks now is the amount of like hyperdrive boost that they have. Only 15 mil. Well, when you buy a new freighter, you're trading in your old one, and the value of your old freighter is deducted from the buy price of the new one. So it was probably heavily discounted. Okay, so we activate... I'm gonna get rid of these. I don't need them. So, can I make them now? Yeah, I can make these now. I don't need to keep hold of them. I'm gonna put them in storage, actually. I've been keeping the other material types like this in storage. They're just taking up space. I really don't need to keep hold of this either. Like... my multi-tool's already maxed out, so I would only need those once I get a new multi-tool. Because like, you can actually have up to 3 multi-tools, and it's generally best to get 3 multi-tools and tech them out in different ways. Alright, so activate the signal. Pop this in there. And start pulsing. Like I said, I'm just gonna be rushing through this as quickly as I can. There's some crew manifests here, so I'm gonna get them. I need to get the logs in order to actually move forward anyway. I know there's so much loot on this ship that I'm just ignoring, but I really want to get through it as quickly as I can. Oh my god, it's got 10 zones. Oh, what's an infestation? Alright, this is just a storage room. Like, why do they just run away? I should have figured it would just be a storage room. Okay, moving on. Alright, well, here's the crew manifest. Nope. You found a planet with gravity nobles all over the surface? I bet the Sentinels were trying to kill you. Core mainframe is detected. Yeah, whenever there's a gravitino balls on the surface of a planet. Sorry. What I was about to say was, whenever there is gravitino balls on a planet, the sentinels are always hostile and will attack on sight. Oh dear. So the captain was made insane and killed the crew? Okay. Gosh, I really hate the sound of those, like, corrupt pustule things. It's gross. I should be getting close to engineering now, though. Here it is. Right, let's activate the teleporter. Right, activate engineering control. Fabricate technology. D. Get out of here. Teleported to emergency airlock. Right, well, let's leave. Okay, time to head to the space station. Alright, well that system was a no-go as well. I'm gonna go to the ice system now and see if I can get a better chance at it there. There we go. Nanites. Now, does this system sell pugnium? I don't remember. Exosuit upgrade. Don't mind if I do. Getting more capacity in my exosuit's always a good thing. Nope, doesn't sell pugnium at all. Okay. Off to the teleporter. So we're going to... We're off to the ice planet. Oh yeah, need to confirm that the duplicate worked again. So we take it out, put it in the exosuit. Yep. It indeed works. You don't even need to quit out. As I understand it, it's just like something about putting the active beacon into your personal refiner somehow prevents the game from being able to consume the item once you land on the derelict freighter. So it just, so as long as you keep it in there until you've left the freighter and gotten out of range of it, the beacon will just not be consumed. And then once you go back, because the quest will no longer be active in your log, the game just kind of like deactivates the beacon afterwards. Once you kind of like, once it does a check if you're like in your ship or something, which is interesting. Oh, there's a lot of frigates here. I'm gonna have a look to see if any of them are worth buying. An A-class trade specialist. Not worth buying. Generally speaking, you're looking for frigates that have very low numbers of expeditions, have a low fuel cost, and don't have any negative perks. So, nah, not this one. It's the low fuel cost that I'm looking for is 8 for non-supports and 2 for supports. Got a negative stat. Ugh. Bye-bye. What about you? Nope. There are still a lot to check, though. There's another fighter over there. Let's have a look. No. There's a thief on board. Then get rid of the thief. What about you? Nope. Too high of a fuel cost. I'm just gonna leave them. I want to get on to the derelict freighter and see what we can find. Right, let's begin. Already? This one's a big ship too. Ugh. Oh, it's another infestation. Is it always infestations? There we go. Very squish. And gross. Skip. I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. Just a single room. Oh, there's the captain's log. yeah, they just leave. They don't actually attack you. Weird. So what's the actual threat to them? Hmm. We need to get to engineering. A rank. Ooh. We're getting warmer. But still, no cigar. We're gonna need to try another system. Oh, I don't want to use that. You'll get there eventually, Kay. I guess I'm doing it. Let's see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? Ladesi system. I just traveled 1,000,000 light years. Where the hell am I? Oh god, I'm like on the other side of the system. I'm on the other side of the galaxy. Yeah, it's literally just put me on the opposite side of the frickin' galaxy. Alright, I'm gonna sell those things I found. I might as well check this system out. Right, so once again. I suspect that they're going to fix that at some point. They're probably going to just make it so that you can't put them in your, can't put them in the refiner. I think that's probably the only way they're going to, like, deal with it. Seeing as it doesn't seem to be anything aggressive that happens when you, like, breach the, whatever it was. What was I thinking? Nothing, but, like, if you break the infestation nests, they don't attack you. They just, like, run away. If this is another infestation one, I might actually just, like, do that. The Glory of Yoshi. What? This ship's called the Glory of Yoshi. Oh, so this is what happens when you evade your taxes, huh? This ship's got 11 zones on it, oh my god. I'm just gonna try and get through this as quickly as I can now. There's engineering. B rank. Ugh. In which case, there's not really much point in me staying in this system. I should go find a new one to work in. Nice. I have a very good relationship with the Gek, apparently. Oh, I can finish the dupe now. Actually, based off of what time it is right now, I've been going for close to 4 hours, so I think I'm gonna call it here. Let's, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here. Well, that is really much to do. Alright. Well, thanks everyone for watching. Definitely need to try and find an S rank freighter system at some point. Yeah, bye.